Starting on the pole in the 921, this is Rick Fair. To his outside in the Dynasty Bathrooms, number 1, we're looking for Derek Pollock. Inside on row 2, it's the Murray Cozy Trucking Beaver Truck Center 55. This is Murray Cozy. To his outside in row 2, I understood it was going to be Don Gio. It's Jerome Gio driving tonight, as Eric Gio has raced his last race with us here this year. The guy that usually drove that 25 truck, he's gone off to college in Thunder Bay. On the back, row 3, all by his lonesome. The 04 is Wayne Grosky. We should be ready to go this time around.
Come on, guys, let's get it boxed up.
All right, we're lined up and ready to rock and roll with the trucks. These are the super trucks. And they are lined up and ready to go. They run a Burt transmission like the modified, super stocks, and late models. They also are allowed to run a quick change rear end. That is new, well, a few years back. But they're pretty state-of-the-art under those truck bodies. Our head flagman is Rob Como, and he throws the green. We're racing. Leader is the Dynasty Bathrooms number 1, Derek Pollock. Started outside on the front row in Macdon Industries. Healthies, number 1 is your leader. The 960, or 921, correction. 921 is Rick Fair. And Rick is in hot pursuit. Now we have 2 heat races in the truck division. That means the top 4 drivers from each of these 2 heat races will get their point average spot for the feature.
Well, Rick Fair, the Fair Farms 921 of the second spot. Sponsored by Fair Farms. That is a ex-Lee McRae race truck.
Well, it goes awful good. That doesn't surprise me. Great race for 3rd place. The St. Claude Garage, number 25, got the heat on him. Wayne Grosky in the GW Transmission 04 is in the final point average transfer spot. Right now on the outside looking in, it's Murray Cozy in the pair of 5s. The Murray Cozy Trucking Beaver Truck Center, number 55. Derek Pollock out front and running away from the field. The Dynasty Bathrooms number 1. Also sponsored by Macdon Industries and Alfie's on Keewatin. This time by 2 to go for Pollock, who's got half a straightaway on the second place 921 of Rick Fair. And another half a straightaway back is the Chabot Implements number 25 of Jerome Gio. The race right now is for the 4th and final point average transfer spot between the 04 of Wayne Grosky and the 55 of Murray Cozy, although Murray's off the pace a little bit. White flag out for your leader, indicating there is 1 lap to go. 1 to go for Derek Pollock in the number 1. And through turn 3 and 4, it's uncontested to this point. The checkers are waving. How about a big hand for Derek Pollock in the number 1? Second goes to the 921 of Rick Fair. Third goes to the 25. That's Jerome Gio. And the 4th and final point average transfer spot goes to Wayne Grosky in the GW Transmission 04. That is the top 4, and those 4 guys will get their point average starting spot for the feature. If you got a complimentary program on your way in, you can check the drivers' points and point averages in our program. And of course, you can figure out the lineup for the feature by checking your program. The guy with the best point average starts 8th, and the guy with the 8th best point average starts 1st. After that, it's kind of heads up.
Well, Pat, tonight's sponsor, of course, Sturgeon Construction. They did an awful lot of work around Red River Co-op Speedway in the past couple of weeks. So thanks to Sturgeon Construction, fixing a lot of the concrete in the grandstands, and they do a great job. If you need concrete work, foundation repair, it is Sturgeon Construction that you need to call.
All right, we are set to go with heat number 2. Starting on the pole in the Joey's Only Seafood Dynasty Bathrooms, Emery Demolition number 2, fresh off the Friday night win at River City Speedway. This is Jamie Vernaus. Starting outside of him, we call him Gentleman Jim in the West End Radiator Keewatin Truck Service E1 Fire Trucks, number 44, that is Jim Hunter. And inside on row number 2, it's Cord Allard in the 92 truck. To his outside in the Enns Brothers number 18, it's Dustin Enns. And on the back, in the R&D Sales number 17, that is Lee McCrae. Lee McCrae driving the pink 17. All right, Jamie Vernaus sets a pretty slow pace for now, but that'll pick up here in just a moment. Rob Como's our head flagman. Our competition director is Dale McEwitt. And they eye the field over, and we are about to go racing for 8 laps in our Super Truck division. Green flag, here we go. Lee McCrae in the 17 gets it 3 wide going into turn 1, but it thins out a little after that. Your leader is Jamie Vernaus. The Joey's Only Seafood Emery Demolition Dynasty Bathrooms, number 2. '17, Lee McCrae started 5th, and he is currently 3rd, and he's got his sights set on the number 1 and number 2 spot. Now look at this. Cord Allard, a rookie in the truck division, gets up to challenge Jamie Vernaus in the number 2, into turn number 1. We got a great race for the top 3 spots, and a new leader, Cord Allard by a fender. And right now, it is now Vernaus by a fender as they head into 3 and 4. Jamie Vernaus on the pedal, as is Cord Allard in the 92. We have a new leader, Cord Allard. The North Star 92 is your leader. Look at this, the 17 of Lee McCrae, who started in the 5th starting spot after just 3 laps, is 2nd. He has his sights set on the leader. Cord Allard in the 92 sets the pace with Lee McCrae in hot pursuit in the pink Chevy. McCrae gets up alongside as they head into turn number 1. McCrae looks inside now, and he gets a good run off the bottom of turn 2. We have another new leader, and he's gone from the back to the front in 4 laps, well, about 4.5. Your new leader, Lee McCrae, in the R&D Sales number 17. Jamie Vernaus started on the pole. He is currently 3rd. The top 4 drivers get their point average transfer spot. 2 to go this time for the R&D Sales number 17, Lee McCrae. Those of you that aren't regulars with us may be wondering why a guy named Lee would paint his truck pink. Well, he didn't really. That's white flag out for the leader, Lee McCrae. Cord Allard at 2nd. Jamie Vernaus 3rd. A distant 4th is the 18 of Dustin Enns. From 5th spot to the front. How about a hand for your winner, Lee McCrae in the pink Chevy. Nice job. 2nd spot goes to Cord Allard. He started 3rd and grabbed 2nd. The 3rd place finisher, Jamie Vernaus, started 1st and ends up 3rd. And the 4th place point average transfer driver is the number 18, who started 4th and finished 4th. That's Dustin Enns. While you see them driving across the scale, they need to weigh no less than 2,800 pounds. And of course, you can weigh as much as you like, you just can't weigh less. And for those of you that aren't sure, Lee McRae drives a pink truck because his significant other, who normally drives it, is pregnant at the moment, so she's taken over the driving duty. He is taking over the driving duties.